invited me for Shabbos, and really the rest is history. We bonded, we connected, we had a good relationship. We talk about a lot of things. We really talk about a lot of spiritual things, Jewish things, personal things, and I felt as if the first time I met them, I could truly sit there and build a good relationship. So how did I meet? How did I get involved with YJP Los Olas? It's really from the beginning, the ability to really find a home away from home and build a good relationship with good people who truly care about the people that they interact with and want to be family with. And that's what I truly like. I want to grow, and I think they give me the opportunity to do so. I think with the community, they do such an amazing job. I think it's easy to walk into Chabad, to walk into a YJP event. You're wearing a formal shirt with a tie or a bow tie. You're wearing shorts and a t-shirt. They're going to greet you and treat you the same way. It takes a lot to run this community. On a Shabbos, they may have 25, 30 people. They may have 50, 60, 70 people.
My biggest concern when I left university was to not have a Jewish community. And because I was very involved in the Chabad on campus in Buffalo and then the Chabad on campus in Drexel University when I was in nursing school. And when I left it, I was like, what am I gonna do? Who am I going to be next to? Who am I gonna meet? How am I gonna meet them? And being around Jewish young professionals is extremely important to me personally. And so when I came to YJP, it truly gave me the chance to meet people my age and be able to relate to being Jewish.
I was coming to Fort Lauderdale not knowing a single person, and so I had never been that involved in Jewish life. I always considered myself Jewish and was occasionally at Shabbat dinners and different Jewish events in college, but post-college I was not actively involved in Jewish life really at all. Helped me make a ton of friends. I think it's been incredibly valuable, just meeting a ton of other young people in the area. I never thought that I would be going to Shabbat dinners almost every Friday.
I came to a challah baking event for Rosh Hashanah with Rebbetzin Rachel, and she spoke at the event and she actually shared a poem, and I can't recall it offhand, but it was a poem that my grandfather used to always share with me, and I felt right at home right away. And she was just so sweet and so genuine, and then she sent me a message after, invited me to Shabbat, and it was just so welcoming and so warm. And then we started studying together, and now I'm stuck. I've been here ever since.
One of the first things I did was come to a Shabbat dinner. Really got to know a lot of the people here, and immediately met the rabbi and started to have a really good experience and a good time here, and be able to speak to the rabbi about why we do certain traditions and got to understand why we do certain things. So once I really started to come down here and meet everyone, I definitely got to know a lot more of my Jewish ancestry and background.
My first ever weekend in Florida, I actually came to 24/6. And I met Rachel and I met Shalom Mayer, and I loved it. Every time I came here, it was a place that grounded me. It's where I found my community. So it's almost like we're a family. So it's been nice, and I love it here, and I'll come back for as long as I can. I just feel so comfortable here, and I want other people to feel the same. I want the community to keep growing. I think Fort Lauderdale has so many Jewish people that really just need to connect. And I used to come to Shabbats every single weekend. And then of course I would go to the big parties. I met so many more people at Hanukkah, at Purim, at the white parties.
I love to help the community. I love to help YJP. They do so much for us. I love to give back in any way I can. I know I can sponsor Shabbat dinner or help event and organize an event and do other things, but to really help from the leadership point of view as a group setting, I think it's great to be able to impact and really give feedback and grow the community in a way that I've learned how to before, and how YJP gave to me, I would love to give back to them.